Let's see if this is okay. All right, fantastic. Okay, so I think the stream should now be working, and I'm recording, and you guys can hear me on Discord. Okay, fantastic. So I don't have too many material things to update this time, except that Whisper got Gecko Terminal to fix all the price mismatches. So here, I'm going to show you guys this. You might notice this means stablecoins on Phantom are now priced back at $1 again. And actually, and that is the big exciting thing. We are still working on Dex Screener and the other things, I think. But this does mean Gecko Terminal should now be reliable for price data. And I mean, what a fucking phenomenal thing to happen, because we basically haven't had this for like a year, right? Like this has been a problem since 2025, right? So frankly, this is the big thing. I'm excited because these problems are continuing to get solved. And Whisper was deliberately the guy who made it happen for Gecko Terminal, and he's gonna make it happen for Dex Screener as well. So the fact of the matter is like that's fucking fantastic. So we will get Dex Screener fixed too. Obviously, this was just a front end weird like data feed issue, and I'm glad to see this stuff happening. Does that make sense? Like we're gonna continue to like build the sparks. You know what I mean? What do I mean? Want to say that? We're gonna continue getting these compounding small wins. Does that make sense? I also want to, as I talked about it before, clear up a lot of the problems with not the problems, but clear up the understanding of what Axelar Network is and what Layer 0 is, because I think that a lot of people come to these sort of conceptual understandings of how things work, and I want to actually explain why I would always reject the questions I was being asked. So first of all, I have a let's see. So first of all, like we talk about like bridges and networks, right? You guys have all heard of bridges and networks, right? Right. Okay. Fantastic. So, for example, here, let me see if I can find an actual image of what I want to post. Man, Chrome is just. Anyways, okay. AI has ruined so many fucking things. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that right now. But like, if I post this image here, we call it a bridge, and everyone understands this is a conceptual name. But then people would ask, what if the bridge stops supporting Phantom? And I always thought that isn't how bridges work. Bridges are supported by land, yeah. Not the other way around. Right? Like, does that make sense? So if we're like, so if we are going to like analyze this as idiots, why would we think a bridge would support a chain? Does that make sense? Now, like, additionally, like, let me show you guys this. Let's see if I can find this website, axelar.network. And if you look at this, so you look at this. So you look at this stuff, and like, this is the Axelar. You look at like Axelar's fucking website here. Okay. And I want you to understand that, like, this is the stuff that they're in the business of bragging about. We're like, look at this. So like their entire business model is based around collecting as many of these chain logos as possible on their page. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So like, if you look at this stuff, right, like literally like, it is their, yeah. It is their entire business model. Yeah, like no, also untrue. This is that type of thinking is the issue. They only want this number to go up. They do not want it to go down. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Axelar already finished. Yeah, already fixed the front end. Yeah, like they do not want it to go down. Like I want you guys to understand something. There's plenty of chains on here. Don't like have anything going on. Does that make sense? Like, and by the way, that's just like, you'll notice there is a full list of 60 plus chains. So they don't want, yeah, they don't want that yet. They do not want that label to say full list of 59 chains. Like that is not what they want to do. So this idea of like, what if they stop supporting Phantom? Again, bridges don't support chains. Their entire business is like literally needs there to be lots of chains. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, otherwise they don't have a fucking point. So like the idea, like, what if they stop supporting that? And it's like, stop getting in your feelings, which is like literally what I wanted to yell at people about. But like, again, I'm gonna write about this stuff later, but I wanted to explain, like, this is not the way to think. Like, first of all, bridges don't support land, right? Like, land supports bridges. And if we're thinking about chains like they're land, conceptually, then I don't know why people would think that bridges support land, right? Like, what if they just turn that bridge off? But like, is that how it works? People don't know this. Like, again, like this idea of like, we need to build our own front end. Why? Why wouldn't they have it on their front end? Like, when they want to add as many chains as possible. Like, it is, yeah. They absolutely want to have as many chains as possible in their front end. The only reason they would remove it from the front end is they have a dev on payroll who they need to give busy work to. No. That is a weak person opinion. Like literally, you don't need any of that. Yeah, like it is not based on revenue. Like yeah, it is absolutely not. Like most of these chains, this works so much stupider than you think. Like I really mean this. I really mean this. Like it is not like, oh, well, when that happens, this happens. No. You make it all happen. Yeah, you make it happen without revenue. That's where the revenue comes from. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like, persuasion? That is the same skill. Does that make sense? Like, what is the point of, like, selling the project? Just sell them on the solution. There was no, yeah, there is not a confirmed problem either way, because the only people thinking this way have literally accepted their imagination for infrastructure. Again, bridges do not support land. So like what the idea there is a problem to begin with is a drunken pipe dream. Okay, like legitimately, like this stuff works so opposite of what people think it is. Like again, like, oh well, once this happens, then that will happen. Like again, at that point, who cares? Like legitimately, we need the bridge to work prior to the revenue. Like otherwise, we don't have revenue. Does that make sense? But like again, all of it is just like getting people to take an action. It's the same thing. Like it's just that is not it at all. Like money will solve our problems. No, it will not. Literally, money is what happens. Yeah, what you get from solving other people's problems. Like I don't fuck, man. I guess I don't have time yet. I guess I don't have time to explain the economics of what I mean. This idea that like, oh, fine, yeah, fuck, man, yeah. Oh, everything is riding, yeah, I can't even finish the sentence here. This entire chain of ideas is wrong, and it's why Web3 is so dysfunctional. But again, I am not going to get spun up on this. The good news is, the issue was only that someone needed to be told there was an issue. People don't realize nobody is telling people there's issues. Everyone is waiting on someone else to do it because they're weak and lazy. Like legitimately, I'll be telling people the first time and they're just like, you know what I mean? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're driven by the information being presented to them. They don't care about commissions. They want the number of chains to be higher and not lower. Obviously it's going to be, obviously it's going to be like 20% of the chains makes 80% of the commissions. That is, like, why would they want fuck, man. Think of it like this. We're going to put Pyre on more chains eventually. We aren't putting it on chains in order of popularity. Like again, you have to be fuck, okay. if someone sells, let's see, if someone sells ice cream, they themselves are not motivated by ice cream. Like they are trying to get rid of ice cream by selling it. Do you guys get it? Money is not money. Like I cannot explain this enough. It's not like everything, like every financial instrument ends up being consolidated into like a uniform powder. That isn't how money works. Does that make sense? So it's like, oh, they only want popularity. Like, clearly not, because they have fucking Moonbeam on here. They have fucking Immutable X. Like, I don't think anybody gives a... I never heard of shit. 60 plus chains? That's something I never even heard of before. Like, they're not... If they are in the same position, then they are broccoli farmers. In which case, they are going to collapse. If they were motivated by the same thing, why wouldn't they just launch their own chain? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't... Okay. I'm not going to explain this now. But this is not how humans work. Like, you can say, like, oh, they'll do it for money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then, like, also, if they'll do it for money, they'll also undo it for money. Like, you need somebody who will, like, do you get what I'm saying? You can't really bet on somebody who provides a solution, like, mercenary style like that. And I don't know if you guys have, like, worked with, like, employees before, or, like, hired people, but, like, that's not the right way to, like, align a motivation. It's just, like, it's just not true. Like, I guarantee you, man, never mind. I can't even think about this. But, like, this is like a ridiculous conception. And, like, the idea that it needs, this is stuff that needs to get solved before LearnPyre. Because, like, LearnPyre requires this to exist. Like, we're not building a front end. They're a bridge. They want to provide this. Like, the fact that they're not providing this is because somebody at Sonic Labs sent them an email, and then what they did is, like, they didn't really discuss it, but they just forwarded it to the dev who's on the payroll, and it got added to his stack of things to do. Like, they're not, like, really thinking about it. Like, they're not, like, really analyzing it, like... They're not being presented the information in the right way to get them to behave the right way, which is also what LearnPyre solves. But, like, that's the same thing. Like, the same thing with the video of urgent warning for Sonic Labs. Like, you can solve all these fucking problems. I'll just, like... Alright. Anyways, here's the good news. All these problems are solvable. They don't require Pyre, Five, or LearnPyre to be solved. Like, that's... Like, let that be clear. They don't require me. They don't require me. And if they do require me, then I'm going to shut this project down. Okay? Like, they don't require me. Like, that's what needs to be clear. Like, I'm not the only grown man on fucking Phantom. Okay? Are you a bunch of children? Okay. People aren't even... Yeah, exactly. People aren't even, like, doing the least bit to figure out how to... Okay, a human being in the modern era, they're more programmed to talk themselves out of why they can't solve a problem than to try to solve a problem with, like, imperfect instructions. And it's fucking retarded because the people running these bridges don't know what they're fucking doing. Like, they're making mistakes all the fucking time. Like, taking Phantom off the bridge. Like, all they did is they got told that by somebody. And they're like, okay, you sound like this is an official thing. And, like, you see the announcement. They didn't, like, look under the hood to see what was going on. They just assumed that, like, Phantom was rebranding. They didn't look under the hood, which is all about this. Like, If we're not looking under the hood, we don't know how the vehicle operates. Okay. Anyways, good things are happening. I appreciate your patience. Gecko Terminal, here, I'll link that here. So you guys can check Gecko Terminal for all the prices. And if anything looks wrong, please bring that up. Okay? All right. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a good time. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'm gonna end it here because I actually have to do some home upgrades here to get so I can get back to work. We're still gonna acquire Phantom, and we're gonna make Learn Pyre happen, and we're gonna get the peg, and we're gonna save Web3 because like otherwise nothing's gonna happen at all. I don't know. Like again. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. I will now end the recording.